Hello there and welcome back to another F1 League race, and we are back in IVR in the Williams. Yes, we have signed for Williams for the second half of the season, and today, round number 7, we are in Zandvoort. Yes, we are just like in real life, same day, as it's our first race back, official league race back in RVR or any league race basically. So we are doing our first run in qualifying, and will be a 109.7, good enough for P8, but we drop down to P11 until we start our next lap, as we had just made the line. So we had just 1 second to spare, but we managed to make it through. We have gained already 1/10 through the first couple of corners. And now into this right-hander we go, downshift in 6th gear. No need to brake, just for like this fast right-hander. Again, just 1 downshift. Now 2 downshifts into 4th, early in the throttle. Trying not to spin out, being careful. We are already 2/10 up. We're losing a bit of time on the exit, but it's not a lot. We currently are just shy of P9 for RBN Void. Purple sector 2 though. But on the exit here we lose a 10th. But we now have to give everything we can on to the rest. We hit the curb a bit and loses us time again. So we are only 1/10 up. And it is P10 only. Could have maybe made P9. But that is it. Luke F is on pole position, Summers behind with Kel Aspen. I am Groot behind them. We are P10 with Peter Boy, Arrow, Rich Fashion, Avia Flair behind us. King Snake and Toby 2 and Quartz of our familiar faces are in front of us. So it should be a good race. It is quite close, decently close. But hopefully we can manage to do well, as we are starting onto the medium tires, I believe, just like almost everyone else. So it should be a good one. It is 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's go time. We get a decent start, not the worst. Peter Boy on the softs already gets us. There's contact up ahead. We're going the inside of RBN, but we leave him the space and try not to avoid. Peter Boy gets ahead of us. A gunner now on our outside, which becomes the inside for these corners. And somebody has a drive through. It is RBN actually. But yeah, where is Gunner? He has disappeared, I believe. As now Flair is lagging behind us. Really clear, trying to leave a space, trying not to crash into him. Which is quite difficult to do when somebody is teleporting 24/7. Ahead, behind, and next to you. Next time he's on top of you, but you never know. But now we are. Peter Boy is making a move. Oh, they make contact with Toby, and they're both gone. And that is a VSC. But that contact made us move up to P9. P8 eventually, I think somebody boxed. As now lap 3, the Red Bull and Snake are fighting, and we got damage. As Flash somehow lags past us, which is just great. But yeah, we got ring damage. Red Bull touched the Merc, and we had no time to evade basically. But you can see lap 7, a safety car is deployed. So this will save us. We decide to box. You can see here, you're going a bit too fast. Yes, and we have 5-second speeding penalty. With track limit warning, which is absolutely lovely. We have boxed again for soft tires, remove our penalty. And now we are in dead last basically. So we are trying to take it cautiously into turn 1. And then trying to make up as many positions as we can. And maybe go onto the medium tires. Yeah, I think a medium to the end should be good enough when we box. As you can see, we have a quite shocking restart as always. RBN going inside of Peter and Gunner. They are 4 wide up ahead. which is quite surprising. Taking it easy, trying not to get any ring damage, as that would ruin our race. As Gunner is having a shocking exit, which completely destroys Peter Boy's run. As we're now pushing Gunner up ahead and blocking Peter Boy from going for a move. But you can see here the new tires are just so much better than Gunner's old hearts. As he's trying to get it carefully, somebody spins, I believe it is Luke F. As Peter Boy has a look on the inside, but makes nothing of it. I'm trying to get past off Gunner. You can see we don't really get the best exit. We're using our ERS, looking for a move on the inside, but we back out of it and wait for the start finish straight, as his Quartz is facing the wrong way around. But now, in the penultimate corner, trying to have a decent exit. It is not as good as Gunner though, but we are using now our ERS activated. You can see just the overspeed. I think he's using his now, but you're going down the inside. We make the move stick and we get the move done. Now it is time to catch up to the group ahead, which we absolutely do. As now we are trying to get past these hard and medium runners, as our tires have advantage. Oh, and it's a second Red Bull who gave us again ring damage. Oh dear, Red Bull hits the car again, spins, and I hit the Red Bull again. So I am deciding to box for, I think, medium tires. Maybe go to the end, which is a bit optimistic, but yeah. It is just lovely, isn't it? We are now up to P7, but that we will be down to last place, I believe. As we are now boxing, trying not to get the penalty, as we don't. We have caught up to Peter Boy, who has also boxed, I think, for fresh and mediums. You can see now DRS is activated. We get a pretty bad run onto him. But now we are using our ERS while I'm good in the pits. He has no ERS left. We are now next to him. We go for a move and we make the move stick. So yes, we get up to P11. Which is great. But lap 26 I decide to box again. As we somehow get a warning from the pits and get a 5-second penalty. Which is just absolutely lovely. You couldn't get any better than this, could it? Maybe drive 2 would be worse, but anyway. We're boxing for soft tires, 10 laps, 9 laps, it should be good enough. Peter Boy is set the fastest lap. But lap 27 we have caught up to Peter Boy. As even though he has fresher tires, we somehow managed to caught up. As he has now a horrible run, very slow in the exit. I see a gap, I go for the gap. He goes in the shadow realm. Beautiful overtake by me. Now, anyway, you may be... Yeah. We're up to P12 now, as RBN is in the pits. But, yeah, it wasn't the greatest overtake. I'll give you that. But, a move is a move. As, yeah, now trying to catch up to RBN. Or at least I'm good for points. As Peter Boy is out and a VSC has been deployed. But yeah, anyway, lap 29 we continued racing shortly after. I can see somebody else, Rich Trash, is in the box with medium tires. Which is quite interesting. So we're going to try to get past him, or maybe right behind him, and trying to get past as the yellow flag, and RBN is out, and that's a safety car. So we decide to remove our penalty and box for new softs, as Robbie Wesley said. So we had 3 sets of new softs available for the race. But anyway, few people didn't box, we did box. And now with the 3-second penalty, which we can get removed, we are trying to get ahead of everyone. Now let's see what we can do. Safety cars in this lap. It is taking quite a long time to get back to racing. I'm just taking it carefully. But Quartz does not do that, as he is out of the Grand Prix. So P9 is available now for us immediately. No, make that P8, as Kel Esp is retrying in the pits. No reason, no idea why. he did that. But yeah, we're fast forwarding a bit. You can see my beautiful text and animation I have made for that. But yeah, you can see we now caught up to rich trash as people are sending fastest lap. We are using our ERS, almost half of it. We are now looking in the inside, we go for a move, we leave each other both enough space, trying to be as early on top as possible, but he stays ahead. We need to get past him. He is on fresh and mediums. But yeah, it is still fighting on. You can see lap 33 a bit later. We are not going for the movie, but he outbreaks himself, gets a horrible exit. We're on the outside now, but we have no grip on the marbles. But we manage to stick it next to him, so we have the inside for the next corner. We leave each other space, and yes, it is enough, as DRS is yet to be deployed. But lap 34, we are now behind Gunner. He has a shocking exit, and it will be again DRS open, ERS is on, and we are gaining speed next to him. We are already past him for braking zone, and we get the move done. 2 laps to go, P6. But yeah, again, fast forwarding, trying to catch up to the cars ahead. Maybe get a position or 2, who knows. But I doubt that will happen. But you can see, yeah, we're not able to make a gap to the guys behind or the guys ahead of us. So, but we finished the race in P8, but with penalties removed and penalties added, we finished P4 with the most pit stops of the whole grid, so which is quite good from P10. As there's another point system, we do not use the Formula 1 point system. P4 is gets 14 points. We are 16th, bottom of the lead, which is quite decent, you know. So 2 races and we should be in the top 10. Summers extending his lead to I'm good. So I think he will be winning the championship this season, which is very well for him. Constructors wise, Mercedes are 50-60 points ahead of Ferrari. Williams are P6, a few points ahead of Red Bull. So it is going to be a fight for P5 for constructors with Haas, maybe even AlphaTauri. P4, but yeah, very difficult. But thank you again for watching, and see you next time in another video. Bye bye.